From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the New York Giants. "22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance." And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Ready,
ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Come on.
Right away, they'll change the look.
Ready.
And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. This is 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
It looks like they'll move things around here.
19 tight.
On play action, they'll throw. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. Oh, no. The first throw of his career is intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. Inside the 10. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown. Well, on the opening drive, he was looking for a big chunk play. Unfortunately, that time, the secondary was ready for it. Charles picked it off. Not only that, they take it the other way for points.
Homework, preparation, research, it all comes back to that, BJ. Scouting your opponent, not just the players, but the coaches too. And seeing what they call to begin a game, find out their tendencies. They recognize the early deep ball was part of their opposing game plan, and they weren't caught off guard when they showed up.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Again, he'll find Samuel for the completion. Here is 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
19 Watt, 61st, 18 Rodney, 18 Pioneer.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10. Down at the 31.
A gain of 30. First down.
7 Pirates.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Ready up. Cowboy 80. Go street. Hawk 7. Hey, smash Broncos.
Here's Christian McCaffrey. His pops was a Giant for 3 years. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey with career touchdown number 109. That ties him with Barry Sanders on the all-time NFL list. And the 49ers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal.
Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterbury. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Cougar 19. Under crush. Ready. After 60.
Now flags, and we're going to get a delay of game. That flag, that'll push him back 5. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
60 Eagles.
Now Dart. They'll set up the screen to Scalaboo. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
I know some guys, they love to start the year off with a deep shot downfield, trying to begin things with a home run ball. That might be the more exciting option, but I think that this was the smarter play.
Here we go.
Dart going to give to Scannable. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Dart finds his man. There's Jordan Addison. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 40. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want to throw body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping one uppercut will take care of the end of his drive.
Yeah, and he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. An inside run to Scannable. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. From the gun, Dart. He'll take this off to Scannable. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it. They'll go. Here's Dart. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
So the drive will continue. After the conversion on 4th, they'll work from the 20 on 1st down. Here's Dart. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
They go play action here on 1st down. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. And the offense, Charles, they were flirting with disaster, already backed up deep in their own territory. So the interception and the pick 6 ensued. That was a big play.
It certainly was, and the short field gave him a rare opportunity to take it all the way back and quickly. And once he saw that he had open field, there's no way he's going to let that opportunity slip away, and finds his way into the end zone.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback. And they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Down there right side, it's McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Niners are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Well, they've got it 1st and 10. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
19 Tiger.
A play fake, and now it's Dart. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. He's got it at the 15. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Malik Neighbors, 64 yards. And the Giants are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Point after try forthcoming. He missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there, and this will stay a 6-point ball game. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get it out legitimate.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Come on.
At the 50-yard line.
19 Tiger.
Now they'll audible to something else.
7 Tigers. Go.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Giants are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Malik Neighbors. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Looking to put a drive together.
60 Eagles, 79 Broncos. Panther left, 60, 19 Lions.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. That is incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Here we go, 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Cougar 19, Viking 19. Warrior 70. Check, hurt.
Now he's loose down the left sideline. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A big play there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And that will shave one more off this lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Got it, ready?
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Viking 18. Warrior 70. Let's go.
Dart going to look to throw here. Complete to Addison on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And this one too low.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Play action now. Dart. A quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Dart. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
And I think this is a situation where a quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
Okay, ready?
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And now an audible here into something else.
19 tight. 60 broadcast. 18, 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And the 49ers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Back to 60.
First and goal, San Francisco.
And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And the lead is now 2.
Makes the score Niners 28, Giants 26.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Here's 3rd and 3. Throwing his dart. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Charles, he was looking for just a short throw, kept it in range for the rare linebacker pick 6.
And give him full credit for his focus. He just kept the quarterback in his sights, and where he was looking to throw, he positioned himself perfectly to be there for the interception. He made the play of the game for his defense right there.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes this a 9-point game.
35, Giants 26.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no thought of bringing this one out. They go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. To throw, Dart. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Dart from the gun on 3rd down. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And that'll kick and go out of bounds just outside the 15 at the 16-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 25-yard line.
Panther 11, Cup 19, Cup 19, Buffalo 18.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds a defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Cup 18, Lateral 18, check, hurt.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And shutting him off now open field. He's still on his feet. Inside the 10. And across the chalk. Into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
49ers.
Brandon Ayuk, 75 yards. And the Niners are looking good here in the season openers. They're able to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead.
Giants 26.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. He's to the 15. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Jordan Addison, 75 yards. And the Giants get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. The Giant offense going to stay on the field as they'll go for 2.
The Giants will line up for the 2-point conversion.
That's caught. So unable to throw it in for two from the two. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Check. 70 Timberwolves. 60 Maverick. 19 tight.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
And in an afternoon where just about everything's gone right, there's an unlikely sight there. He's got a receiver all alone downfield, and he just overshoots him.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Come on. 60 Bison. 19 Tiger. Big Lion.
Now he's into the clear again.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. It's their quarterback as the first half is winding down.
And the 49ers will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Now the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
49, Giants 32.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how.
And that's caught inside the 30. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Giants, first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
To throw his dart.
And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
And that is no good. And the deficit will stay at 3 scores. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Demario Davis there on the stop.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down, and you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
3rd and 8.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
To throw now, Dart. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
70 Timberwolves. Buffalo 18. Go.
From the gun, here's Dart. And again, back to Kmet. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down. Throwing, Dart. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30, down to the 25. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25.
Dart looking to throw again. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
19 tight, 19, Panther 60, Panther 60.
Dart. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
Warriors 70.
Throwing his Dart. And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A line ball here, remember. But down this big, we know that they need touchdowns instead of field goals, but now it's add insult to injury because they can't even get the 3, Charles, on the excellent block there by the special teams.
And it certainly felt to me like the special teams consider themselves an extension of the defense, which has played well for them. They have a nice cushion. They didn't want to allow.
And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
79 Broncos, Mustang 19, 19 tight, Buffalo 18. Go.
A play action fake. They'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Abdul Carter in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long.
Check smash, 19, 18. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They'll set up to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Are we on the same page here, partner? Because I think they have the right idea. Just take what you can get on 3rd and forever.
Yeah, in real life, I'd say yes. It's just these video games are tempting. You want to go downfield with it.
Goddamn right, I'm putting that bitch.
And, you know, you've learned how to play it the Madden way.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. This will be fielded at the 17. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards.
Yeah, I'm over here like drinking and smoking. I'm like, this thing here must be high and fucked up the more to me.
The Giants offense at the line.
I ain't lagging at all.
I kind of feel
You really
like
got somebody on your network there with you.
in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback,
Cause I ain't, it's just me and my wife here.
Yeah, now they've got a final
So
chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And pressure coming, and they got it once again.
they say, oh, we're gonna pay that ass back. You gonna hit our quarterback? We're gonna pay that ass back. Gonna hit our quarterback?
Doing
Uh-uh.
a great individual effort today.
Like, go get him. We're gonna pay. You gonna hit our quarterback like that? The disrespect.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To the air, dart.
Whoa, why did they make me do that? Why did they make me do that, though? They made me slide, and I couldn't even control my guy. Oh, that's why. We're on the play.
And it winds up incomplete.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
Why is McCaffrey back there?
And he takes us beyond the 35 before
Got a little jiggy with it.
a very good return there. Give him an even
About to put you in, Purdy. Quarterback over here in yellow for some odd reason.
1st and 10.
Got this nigga hit too much.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the
I
same
hate playing against that Giants D-line. Them niggas tough, man.
2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Let's go now. Get the Eagles. Get the Eagles.
We are through 3 quarters.
Well, I'm going to have to work on this quarterback, though. This nigga does not have no passing game.
NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Now they'll change things up.
Cowboy 80. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Stopped up shy of the 45 despite some pretty powerful running. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Cougar 19. Hurt. Ready.
3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week one because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
Here's Dart. Going for the deep ball. And got his man complete. And finally taken out of bounds all the way up near midfield. A big play there for the Giants. 42 yards.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now Dart. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Throwing again is Dart. Over the middle and complete to Addison. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Looking to throw, Dart. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the 49ers are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
Ready.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead.
Dragon 60. Ready.
They go play action here on 1st down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Giants will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away. That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Here's Dart. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack. But Nick Bosa so quick on the outside. He gets in there to bring him down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
10 flat, blaster, 6. Ready?
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. Thank goodness. So that means this next drive is going to begin first and goal already at the 5-yard line. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
Again, McCaffrey. And this time he'll run into a wall right at the 4-yard line. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. McCaffrey. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal. Well, if this defense can hold them to a field goal here, what a win that would be.
Not just a win on the possession, but psychologically take over the ball game. This started with 1st and goal, so they were in 4-down territory right from the beginning. I say you finish it off and go for the touchdown.
And his kick is right there. It's good. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. Now a hit and a loose football. And now this is scooped up by the foot. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown. So they get the 1-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Extra point right down the middle. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27.
Giants 32.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Here we go.
We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Set, Edo Blues, rail 45, white. Set,
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. But there you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
First down.
White,
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd
So
and
now,
10.
you, yellow, black, 95, ready.
They'll look to throw again. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Nick Bosa in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day.
Steal, 33, drill green.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that when he's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
40. Ready?
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
field position.
At the 60, at the 60. Ready?
That one looks like he'll throw here. The try. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Yet another touchdown in what has just been a high-scoring affair, a fun one to watch. And it's the rookie quarterback, Charles, coming through with yet another touchdown pass to pad the lead.
Did we come into this game where defense was optional? Because it certainly feels that way, right? But when you look at the scoreboard, this rookie, he has his team moving a little bit quicker pace than his opponents. The entire offense is going to get plenty of praise, but I think these coaches have to be especially happy with what their quarterback has done.
Oh, good-looking return set up here. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
15 yards on the play. And the Giants first down.
Needle blue.
First and 10 at the 43.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this is dropped and incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone as time is run out on this ball game.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for the Niners, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings.